if we absolutely must. Now, some have asked why we continue to say that we must stop Iran from getting a nuclear weapons capability, rather than saying we aim to stop them from getting nuclear weapons. The answer to that question is direct, and it is very important. The time for action is before Iran has crossed the line of capability to put together a weapon, when all they have to do is combine the components they've developed to give them a nuclear weapon. My friends, if we wait until Iran has nuclear weapons, it will obviously be too late. The threat from Iran is more serious than anything faced by the United States and Israel during my 24 years in the Senate. But if America, Israel, and our allies stand together, I know we will meet and defeat this threat. The great Soviet dissident Andrei Sakharov once said, "A country that does not respect the rights of its citizens will not respect the rights of its neighbors." End quote. For the sake of the people of Iran and all of its neighbors, Israeli and Arab, the days of the despotic regime that now rules Iran must be numbered. And I'm confident they will be, because the majority, the vast majority of the Iranian people, who are, after all, heirs of one of the world's great civilizations, reject the despotic and corrupt rule that they have been forced to live under. They want the same freedoms and rights as people everywhere. That's a story that we are seeing across the Middle East right now, and it is the reason that the people of Syria are fighting courageously as we speak against Iran's only ally in the Arab world, Bashar al-Assad. It is why we must do more to help them overthrow Bashar's evil dictatorship and end his campaign of slaughter. We simply, based on our own knowledge of history, and a lot of it recent, can no longer stand passively by while people are being murdered wantonly by their own government. We must do more to speed the day when the people of Syria and the people of Iran will again be free. Let me close now with a few final words of thanks and encouragement to each of you. Because, you know, when you come to a conference like this, you step into history and you try to influence its course. The history of the Jewish state of Israel is not brief, although some of its enemies today still want to convince people that it is. Israel's history didn't begin in 1948. It began thousands of years before in Genesis 12:1, when God called Abraham to the land I will show you, and promised Abraham, I will do a great nation there. Through the millennia since then, through good times and bad, sometimes that were very good and sometimes that were very bad, through times of statehood and times of diaspora, the Jewish presence on the land of Israel has been continuous. In the late 19th century, Theodor Herzl began the modern Zionist movement to reestablish a Jewish state in the land of Israel. And as you know well, I suspect, when people told Herzl he was a foolish dreamer, he told them If you will it, it is no dream. Herzl and so many after him, Jews and Christians, willed it and worked for it, fought for it, and died for it. And in 1948, the dream did become a reality again. And now, as the expression goes, we're blessed because we're living the dream, aren't we? Yes, we are. But don't ever take it for granted. And I know in this room you won't, because even divinely inspired dreams need the work of steadfast men and women here on earth to keep them real and keep them alive. I was standing before this enormous and devoted throng. I am full of confidence that in the years ahead and in the generations to come, the work that you and I have been privileged to do together will go on. The dream will never die, and our destiny's call, which is for universal justice and peace, will forever be heard. Thank you. God bless you. God bless Israel. And God bless the United States of America.